Hi Tubies, here's Alexandra and welcome to another video. Today I want to present to you some new combat patrols that I have invented, especially Space Marine combat patrols. Because, let's face it, the combat patrols that we have are meh at best. So, let's start with the combat patrols that are based on box sets that we have. So, for example, we have the box set, now the current one with Leviathan, and there we have Terminators and a Terminator Captain, the Librarian, and the Infernus Marines as a combat patrol. But there are other box sets that we could use for combat patrols. So let's start with the Indomitus box set. And ta-da! This is the combat patrol that I have come up with miniatures from the Indomitus box set. And what we have here are 3 Eradicators, then 3 Bladeguard Veterans, then 3 Outrider Bikes, and the Captain with a Relic Shield. So I think this is a good combat patrol for the models that we have in this box. Of course, there are other miniatures in the box, and we could have a different combination, but I think this is overall a good, powerful, and tactical viable solution. We have a character model that fits nicely into the Bladeguard Veterans. We have something anti-tank here with the Eradicators. We have a fast unit with the bikes, and yeah, here the Bladeguard Veterans are a nice core of the combat patrol. Yeah, this is number 1. Then number 2 is from very far back. It's from Assault on Black Reach. So, you just take what's in the box. 10 Tactical Space Marines, 5 Terminators, a Captain, and a Dreadnought. And ta-da! You have a complete combat patrol. I think that's quite easy and quite nice to have. So next up is from Dark Imperium. So they have also erased some Marines that we have. So normally we have 10 Intercessors. I've cut that down to only 5 Intercessors. And we have also some character models that I've erased a little bit. So let's quickly erase them further. Oops, wrong button. Yeah. So, what we are left with here is 5 Intercessors. Then we have 3 Inceptors, I guess they are called. The ones with the jetpacks and the storm bolters. Not storm bolters, bolt storm, or something like that. Then 1 Ancient. We have 5 Hellblasters and the Lieutenant. I haven't gone with a Captain in Gravis armor because he wouldn't fit in any of the units. He wouldn't be placed in there. Then we had a 2nd Lieutenant in here with just a bolter. I think that wouldn't fit also. So we have now here this combination. I've went with these 2 character models instead of 1 Captain model because, well, together they are basically the equivalent of the Captain and Gravis armor. So then we have another box set from way back in the past, Dark Vengeance. And ta-da! This is also just the stuff that is in the box. We have here some old school Marines again, with some tactical Marines, 10. Then we have 3 old bikes. Then we have 5 Terminators, 1 with an assault cannon. And we have a Captain with a power sword, and we have a Librarian with a force weapon. I think that's also a very neat combination for a combat patrol. And yeah, you could just grab the box and paint it and start combat patrolling your way into victory. So, the next combat patrols, those are 6 further ones that are well, combination of miniatures that I think fit very nicely into a combat patrol, and they have all one theme. They sorry, they follow one chapter. So, for example, we have now the Raptors. So, for the Raptors, they are the sneaky Space Marines, and I have grabbed some stuff that I think would fit the Raptors really nice. So, we have here 2 sneaky Space Marine units. We have 5 Infiltrators and 5 Reivers. I think they fit the theme for the Raptors really nice. Then to go with those 2 units, we have here a Librarian in Phobos armor and a Captain in Phobos armor. And to give this overall combat patrol a little bit more punch, I have placed a Landspeeder here, one of the new variants, into the mix. I hope this fits your preference. I think that's also a very tactical and sneaky combat patrol. So, next up on the list, we have the Deathwing combat patrol, and I think this is better than the standard Dark Angels combat patrol that we have. So, what do we have here? We have here now 5 Deathwing Knights instead of normal Terminators. For this unit, I have chosen 1 Space Marine Chaplain in Terminator armor. And then to round it up, we have 3 Bladeguard Veterans and the Captain with a relic shield here. He would fit really nicely into this unit. I think this is thematically a really nice Deathwing army, and it would be a cool start for your Deathwing project, and I think this is tactically in equivalent force to the normal combat patrol from the Space Marines, with the Terminators, the Infernus Marines, the Terminator Captain, and the Terminator Librarian, and you have same theme but a little bit different mixture. So, next up on the list are the White Scars. The White Scars are famous for fast units, and, well, this is what I have come up with. So, first of all, your character model is your good old Smash Captain with Jump Pack. He goes really nicely with 1 squad of Assault Intercessors with Jump Packs. And then to round it up, we have here 3 Outrider Bikes, and to round this squad up, we have here 1 Quad ATV. I know the Quad ATV is not very popular among the players out there, but I think this unit is still undervalued. It is a nice, fast unit. It has some punch in it with the heavy weapon that you can place on top with the multi-melter or the assault cannon, and I think it fits really nicely to the Outrider Bikes instead of just having 2 units of Outriders. Yeah, that gives the squad itself, the patrol itself, a little bit more punch and more variation. Yeah, hope you like that. Also, yes, of course, they are painted blue, and I call them White Scars. Well, you know, the most of the images I can grab from the internet are blueberries. What can you do? So, next up on the list, we have never had an Ultramarine combat patrol. And I thought but to myself, well, what can we do about it? Well, let's build 1 combat patrol around 1 box set. This year, you see, is the so-called Heroes of the Chapter box. It is also from one of the core sets from the Leviathan box. It's basically 1 sprue. And what you have here are Sternguard Veterans, then the Gravis Apothecary, and the Phobos Armor Lieutenant. And, well, I thought this already is almost a combat patrol. Let's round that up a little bit. to give it a little bit more punch. So we have here a nice intercessor squad, 5 men. I think they go nicely as Ultramarines go with Sternguard Veterans, and as a leader we have here now Lieutenant Titus. And why I've chosen Lieutenant Titus instead of a captain is simply because we have already 2 character models here with the Apothecary and the Reiver Lieutenant, and to have a captain in there would be a little bit overkill, and I think 3 lieutenant character or well 2 lieutenant characters and the Apothecary is not really a character, it's character-ish. Yeah, I think that's okay. The Apothecary is the odd one out here in the mix. He can't join any of the units. Also, the Reiver Lieutenant not, but he is a lone operative, and well, he's in the box, so I included him. But I think overall the theme for the Ultramarines is clearly visible. I hope you still like it. So, next up on the list, we have the Iron Hands. So, the Iron Hands are famous for their affinity for machines and for Techmarines and stuff, and so I thought, why not theme that around a Techmarine? So, what else has a Techmarine? Well, servo turret. I think this is also a very undervalued miniature. It is a nice miniature to have. It's really interesting to paint, and I think it fits the theme for the Iron Hands. Then for the Iron Hands itself, I think sorry, Heavy Intercessors go really well, and to have a character model to join them, we have here a Gravis Captain. And to round the theme of the Iron Hands off, I snuck in a sneaky little Dreadnought in here. Yeah, that's this Combad Patrol, and in the same wake, like this here, I have come up with the last Combad Patrol. This is the Gravis Combad Patrol, and it's comprised out of only Gravis units. Who would have thought? Yeah, we start with a Gravis Captain, followed by the Gravis Apothecary again. I think in this Combad Patrol he fits much better than in the Ultramarines one, but well, we have what we have there. And then we have here 3 Eradicators, 3 Aggressors, and then we have 3 Inceptors. All Gravis, all punchy, all bang for your buck, and yeah, I hope you like this, and that rounds up my introduction to a few new Combad Patrols. I hope you like that. I will put the list of all the units in the doobly-doo down there, and well, we see us in the next video, and I hope you like that. Bye, you Alexandra.